What's up guys, it's Kira and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a little bit different than what I've been filming and it's probably going to be a lot longer. I'm going to be explaining my experience of the Jack Jack Fall Tour, which I went, it was November 17th, so it's been like 3 months, a little over 3 months, or no, a little over 2 months, almost 3 months. So this is a video that I've been wanting to film, but it's taken me this long for some reason. I have no idea why. But anyways, I'm just going to be telling you like my experience, what I did, when I got there, blah 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 blah. And yeah, this might be boring to some of you, but to the ones of you that enjoy my videos no matter what, or the ones that found this video because Jack Jack was in the title, hello, I'm Kira. Welcome to my videos. I post almost every week. I say every week, but life is life, so whatever. We're gonna get right into it. Alright, so the night before I went and I stayed with my friend Becca, or not Becca, we met Becca down there. I stayed with my friend Kayla, and she bought my tickets, so thank you, Kayla. The night before, I went and stayed at her house just so I'd be there in the morning, we could get ready. But we got up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. It was like 7:30. We got up at 7:30. We started getting ready. Neither one of us wanted to get up. We were exhausted. We left around 9:30, 10, and it was freezing out. Well, we expected for it to be a lot colder than it was, so we brought a bunch of blankets, and I bought hand warmers, and I actually have like all of them left. So it took about 2.5 hours to get there, maybe 3 with all the stops that we took to get gas and food and whatnot. But we got down there, and it was about, it was like almost 1 o'clock when we got there, let's just say that. And doors didn't open till 4. So we were there about 3 hours early. My friend Becca had gotten there really early in the morning because she had stayed like a few streets down. So she saved our spot in line. God bless you, Becca. Yes, we were like 6th or 7th in line. So we just put our stuff with them, and then everyone was out back at the tour bus because apparently they had been coming out or whatever. And then my friend Kayla, she needed to pee, so she went across the street while I stayed with Becca, and we started like walking like towards where the back of the buses were. And Austin Porter just walks across the street, just walks right across the street. At this point, like, I knew who pretty much were, but like I wasn't the biggest fan, like, but now like, yeah, I am. I didn't really talk much because I get really nervous, but Becca was like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? He was like, I think we're gonna go get some food and whatnot. So they went, or we just talked for a little bit, and then he went back to where the buses were. And then Kayla got out of the bathroom and we went back to the back of the buses, and Galinsky came out, which, Galinsky, you're a snake. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. But you just kind of walked by. You said you'd come back out, but you never did. We stayed out there for a while, and like no one came out. We just chilled. We got some cute pictures, and I will put them right here. We went back up front. We sat there for a while, and then a bunch of girls started going back there, so we were like, alright, we'll go back there. At this point, there was only like 15 girls, like total. Maybe 20. So there wasn't very much, but we went back there and I saw Jack Johnson walking away from all the fans. Like, I was like 3 seconds late from seeing him before the show. My friend Sarah had gotten there. We took pictures with her. She got a picture with Johnson while we went up front. She stayed back there, blah 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 blah, to Kroger's. And I looked up the meaning behind like all the colors of the flowers, like roses, and the purple roses mean love at first sight. So I got them purple roses, and I had gotten Starbucks just to keep like the roses alive. I got a large water, and I put the roses in there, and then I gave them to him in the Starbucks cup. We went back up to the venue. And we sat there for probably, a lot more girls came by that point. And we just kind of chilled and listened to music. Well, of course, Jack and Jack music. And a little bit of Pretty Much. And then we went, or some like security guard came out and he was like, you guys need to get up, get in line. We're going to give you your lanyards and your posters. I can't show you the poster because it's on my wall and I don't really want to mess with it because it's already like falling off. But this is the lanyard you get, and I will have to admit this thing is like so cheap.
Wait, I just hit myself in the face.
It's just like a piece of paper that's laminated. I'll show you the one like I got last tour. This is the one I got in 2016. Like it's an actual like the real deal. Like it's not just a piece of paper laminated. But anyways, this is the one we got. It was about probably 20 minutes before they let us in. And since we were so close to the like front, like we were in the building instead of having to wait out in the cold, which is really nice. But this is where I got like super nervous. Like I get really nervous when I get around like people that I love, like famous people at least. And Becca and Kayla and Sarah being the people they are, they made me go first because I was the most nervous. But I went up and the dang freaking security guard took the flowers and I was like, can I give them to him? And he was like, no, I have to take them and I have to put them up here. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I bought these flowers so I could hand them to Johnson and you're not gonna let me do it. Okay, whatever. But I walked up to him and he gave me a hug and he was like, are those flowers for us? And I said, yeah, they're purple because purple means love at first sight, and that's what happened when I saw my first Vine on 5/14/2013, almost 5 years ago. And he was like, or no, I didn't say almost 5 years ago. And he said, whoa, that's almost like 5 years ago. And I was like, yeah, like I'm an OG. Like my first Vine was flips. It was you, Sammy, and Galinsky. You guys were doing backflips. That was, I don't know what happened, but I just started watching your Vines and kind of happened from there. And he said, well, love at first sight might be happening tonight. And like gave me a look and I'm like, this boy? No, this isn't happening right now. But he was like, what's your name? And I was like, Kieran. And he was like, hey. And then I gave Galinsky a hug. Galinsky hugs are just, they're just something else. Like they are their own like category. Like, but then I gave him a hug, and then they were like, what pose do you want to do? And I was like, we can just hold hands. Like I don't care if they're up, down, whatever. And Johnson took mine up here, and like he put both of his hands around it, so like he was holding my hand this way, and then he also had his other one like right here. And it was so cute. And then Galinsky's was down here, and we were like being all cute. I'll just insert the picture right here.
When you fall to the wrong one. Love you, I love you, I hate you, it ain't cool, it ain't cool.
Galinsky a hug, and then I gave Johnson a hug because Johnson, you're my baby, and I had to give him a hug last because I needed that to be the last thing I did. So I did that, and I was freaking out because, you know, the last tour that I went on, my mom was like waiting right outside for me, like right outside the meet and greet, and this time I had no one because my friends made me go first. I ran all the way to the front just so I could get a barricade seat. And I talked to this one girl that we were like friends with in line, which she turned out to be a huge snake. Like, I don't know your name, but screw you. I said save 3 spots for me, or 4 spots for me, Becca, Sarah, and Kayla. And of course, we got back. I went up to meet them, and I got my merch. I got the white Fall 2017 tour shirt. So I got that, and then when I went to go back, there was only room for 2 people. So we waited there and listened to some music, blah, 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 blah. It was really fun, and I posted the picture on Instagram, and like I'll insert like what I said and everything right here.
Every day I discover something new about you. I put no one above you. You would ask round 2, laying down in the covers, body to body, we sweating like the middle of summer. Shit, I think I might love her, and the butterflies they don't lie.
And like right after the meet and greet was over, I'm still like in shock from this, but Johnson liked it and then put, I think it was 4 emojis. It was like 2 red hearts and then 2 pink hearts. He commented that and I'm like, wow. Took you almost 5 years to notice me, but it's alright. I see you. And then as we were waiting, I was like, yes, Pretty Much is gonna come on. I'm like so pumped to see them live. I haven't seen them live yet. Yes. And then they finally get on, and I'll show you the clip when they got on stage. You hear me screaming. So yeah, there was that. They were amazing. Their dance moves. I'll show you some clips of that, of all like the stuff at the end. Me and Edwin had a moment, and I'll insert a picture of that right now, actually, because it's so yeah, they performed, and like then we had like probably a half an hour before Jack and Jack came on, and I was like, come on boys, I've been waiting all day for this. I've been here since 1 o'clock. I just want you guys to come on. And then their bandmates, like the band members, started coming on, doing their little jumps and stuff, and I'm like, guys, this is happening. They're, like, this was the same venue that I saw them at their last tour, and I'm like, this is happening again. I was so excited, and they performed, and everything was phenomenal. They performed Tides, and like, I don't know if anyone noticed this or not, but there was tears flowing. I did not even sing a word, because Tides means the world to me, like, speaks to me on a different level. I know that song means a lot to a lot of the fans, and it means different things for each fan. Like, it's not the same for every fan, but for me, it's helped me a lot. And I was just, I don't know, I was like in awe. But I'll insert clips like of their like concert over here, sorry, like at the end. Don't mind my singing. I was so excited. I just needed them to know that I was there, so I screamed. And then we got to the end, and I bolted out of there. I was like, we're going to the back, we're doing this. And the security guard in the back, she was a woman. Bogarts, you suck for hiring this woman. She was so rude. I did not mean to go over the line. We didn't mean to do this, but people were shoving us, so screw you. We waited there forever. Well, actually, first, all the Pretty Much band members, they all came out. I got pictures with Edwin, Nick, and Austin. I did not get pictures with Brandon. I waited in line, and I was like, nope, with all this time, I could meet the rest of them. And then Z, I'm gonna kill you because you went back on the bus. I don't care how cool it was. No, I'm just kidding. I understand. But yeah, Z, you went back on the bus, so I didn't get a picture with you. Not my problem. But that was really cool, and giving Edwin that hug, like, it just, yeah.
Yeah, you may have been the wrong one, but we met at the right time. Late night dinner date, sipping white wine. After hours downtown like we fight crime. When you're with someone around the clock, might find that you learn to depend on each other. Thinking sick of each other. Man, I miss how it used to be when we were so damn into each other. Every day I discover something new about you. I put no one above you. You would ask round 2, laying down on the covers. Body to body, we sweating like the middle of summer. Shit, I think I might love her. In the butterfly.
But then we waited for probably about another, like, half an hour, because they were, like, eating in there or something is what the person said. And she was like, it's gonna be, like, another hour. I was like, Kayla, we're waiting. So we waited, and then I got my picture with him. I'll insert that right now.
Then you pull me in close. You love me, you hate me, I just wanna know. How could you do me like that?
And then I got a video for my friend Paige, and then we waited for a while, and like he got to all of his fans and stuff, and then I got to the end and I was like, I really just need to talk to him one more time. I don't want any pictures. I just need to talk to him, and I don't want like a bunch of fans surrounding me. So I was like, how can I do this? So he was talking to a fan, and he was getting pictures and stuff, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was Becca. She was like, Johnson, she needs to talk to you. It's really important. Like, it's really important. And I was like, I don't want any pictures. I just want to talk to you. And he's like, yeah, totally. And like, not very many fans were around, and like, I gave him a huge hug, and I was like, thank you so much for everything. I don't want to get into details about what I said to him, but I just thanked him for always being there, and how much Tide's meant to me, and how much it's gotten me through in the last few years. And we had a really heartfelt conversation, and one of the fans, they were taking pictures like while we were talking or whatever, which was really sweet, because actually one of my favorite pictures came out of that conversation that we just had.
You love me, you hate me, I just wanna know.
I just wanna know.
How could you do me like that?
I just wanna know.
I thought you knew me better.
And that was basically the end. We drove home, and yeah. We drove home, and then I crashed as soon as I got home, but I 10 out of 10 recommend going to see Jack and Jack on their next tour, because I know there will be one, and you'll see me on as many stops as I can afford. I will go broke for these boys. So I'm going to insert some of the video clips. I'm probably not going to try to make this too much longer. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes already, so here's some clips of me having a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me when I know that you guys are watching my videos. I know there's not many of you, but I have a feeling that there's going to be more. And thank you to all my family that watches my videos. I don't know who all watches them, but just thank you. I have another video that I have filmed. It's edited, but I wanted to upload this one before I upload that one. So that one will be up probably next Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to shoot for next Tuesday. So please like and subscribe. All my social medias are in the description down below, like always. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.